Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Today we are doing the final episode of the playthrough. And as I've said last episode, for me it's the exact same day as last episode. I'm doing this part, probably the upcoming fight, in the same session. The fight against Mikula probably in a different session. I don't know. I don't want to do that fight. I want to do the upcoming fight, and we can already look inside from here. I want to do this part now. But for this we need a few things. I don't need the Shard of Alexander. That's useless right here. Don't know what else. Doesn't matter. Maybe it does, but it doesn't. I don't know. Let's just use, not this one. Let's use this one, I guess. So I will definitely use the fingerprint shield for this. Just so that I can stall a little bit. Because of course, the fight is not the main attraction. The NPCs are the main attraction. And I want to hear, if possible, every single dialogue. I might just have to die at some point so that we can get every single dialogue. Doesn't matter. I want to up the music a bit because this is my favorite soundtrack. And I want to up the voices. I think that should be enough. But let's lower the sound effects a bit because I think these are not that important. Yeah, that should be good enough. And then we also want some preserving boluses in here because Somor will be there and he likes to use rot pots. Good. Game plan is summon Mimic Tier, summon all the NPCs. I myself stall, Mimic Tier gets the Clawmark seal. Bleed is extremely good for this fight because the NPCs tend to have enormous, copious amounts of HP, which isn't that nice. I don't want this one. Grail's Roar is nice to reduce their whatever. I should, so that the Mimic Tier isn't lost, put on the Silver Tier Mask. Will lower the damage a bit, but I think it's worth it. I can use this one. Nice. Good. Let's just start. And I'm a bit quiet now, because there's going to be a bunch of dialogues.
Never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
And if I've done everything right, we have two summon signs here. This one should be Tholier. Indeed. Let's already click this, it will be summoned later. And then this one should be Ansbach with his scythe. Very important, it's Ansbach. You're getting at least one summon here. Maybe you pissed off Tholier, or you didn't go through with his quest line, or you killed him, whatever. He will be gone. He might be not there, whatever. If you've killed Ansbach, you at least get a random ass Sanguine Noble. That's the best you can get. At some points, right? Summon Pureblood Knight Ansbach. And now you're just clicking on the summon sign and you will be summoned into the fight. If you for some reason use your buffs beforehand, let's see, let's use Golden Vow, doesn't matter. We will get our, like, let's use our flasks, like one flask here, right? This will all be restored, if I'm correct. At least the Flask of Wondrous Physics will be restored. So let's click. And I'm just here to look at the fight. Well, one enemy is... Yeah, Flask is back.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I am the Red Maiden Freya. The time has come.
Oh.
I could not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Now it's going to be dangerous. Hornsend is extremely dangerous here. I think he has no dialogues, but... Should I show you? Why he is so dangerous? That's the reason.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master, Moog. Righteous tarnished, it appears that our interests have aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as enemies. Now, my blade, watch closely. Mikula, please, redeem our clan.
Serve Citrina evermore. Thank you, Sir Ansbach. The mere sight of your blade sets my heart aflutter. All the more I want to crush it with my grasp. I offer this fight to Mikula the Kind.
How readily the sensation returns. The runaway spirit of war. You and I, fighting. Tragedy this is.
I am deeply sorry for doubting you. I am here only to grant Erdtree a singular wish. I will stop Mikula the Kind. He will never be overcome.
Teolia, I seem to have made a poor judgment about you, or perhaps Citrina.
Sad. Forever. Not the finest blade or the mightiest armor will spare your life from the poison of Teolia. You have no understanding. Kind Mikula.
I can't fathom your convictions. After knowing kindly Mikula, what remains to pledge to your lord of blood?
Lady Reda, your suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bury the memories of Lord Moog and our pact of blood.
And these are only half of the voice lines recorded for this fight. such a bloodbath. And such a sad fight. I really enjoy this one. This is so amazing. I kind of wish now for this particular instance all the NPCs had much more HP and that they would deal much less damage. Just so we could get more of these awesome voice lines, because like I might even do this as the first episode, because because this is my favorite fight. And I think it shouldn't be, or it should be extremely obvious why. And this was similar to my first experience, right? This fight never was hard for me. I've seen some, or a lot of people writing in comments of other, underneath other videos, right, that they really don't like this boss fight, or this fight. Let's not call it a boss fight, this fight. Because like they're getting overwhelmed and stuff like that. And yes, you can get overwhelmed if you're not summoning Ansbach and or Thorlier, or you're in a, and especially if you're not summoning your Mimic tier as well, right? You can have up to 3 characters on your side. So, but how many enemies are there? You have Fledder and Dryleaf Dane always. And then right now we had Freya, some more. What's his name? Hornsend. Is that all? Am I missing someone? I can't remember. Holy shit. I think it's a 4v5 at best. Like if you've done the quest lines right, and if you're utilizing your Mimic tier, all your resources, whatever, it's a 4v5. Right? How many corpses are there? We killed some more. We killed Freya. We've killed Hornsend. We've killed Dryleaf Dane. We already have the armor set. Only Dane's footwork is missing. And we've killed Lady Ledder. So, if you're of course not doing any quest lines, like how can you make it as easy as possible? First of all, how do you get rid of Freya? You could probably kill her, or you could never give her the letter from Ansbach. That way you're not going to fight Freya if you kill her, or if you're not giving her the letter, aka not doing her quest line. That's how you get rid of her. How do you get rid of here, how do you get rid of where are they? That was Freya. How do you get rid of some more, right? That's what he's called. You either tell him you don't know, or sad forever. Then you're not fighting him in this fight. Or you attack one of his friends, or you kill him, right? One of his pillager, Bruno, what are they called? Like the Kindreds of Rot. Forager Brute, that's what they're called. That's how you get rid of him during this fight, making it easier for you. How do you get rid of Hornsend? You could invade him, you could kill him, like invade him with Lady Ledda, kill him before that. You could help him avenge, like you could summon him during the Mesmer fight, this way he invades you earlier. You can't get rid of Lady Ledda or Dryleaf Dane, only by killing them, of course. Like in the overworld, when they're standing somewhere over here, right, then you can kill them. So you could potentially make this fight very easy by having Thorlier, Ansbach, or the Sanguine Noble, doesn't matter. Then your Mimic tier, just versus Dryleaf Dane and Lady Ledda. You can make it extremely easy for yourself, if you know how. Of course, right? Knowledge is power in this game. If you don't know how, or you couldn't find certain things, then you might get screwed. That's how it is. There's nothing against it. Is this wrong? Should it be easy no matter what? I don't think so. But that's just my opinion. You can argue in another way. It's just there's no right or wrong here. You could make a poll or something and then do and then see what the majority thinks, but that doesn't make it right or wrong. It's still an opinion, right? If everyone says this fight is perfect and one person says no it's not, then it's still an opinion. Just because there are a lot of people complaining or praising it, doesn't make it right. So if I like this fight and you dislike it, I'm not right. You're also not right. But we are both... The thing is, we are not wrong. But we are also not right, right? It's opinion-based. It's experience and opinion-based. That's the beauty of this thing. And of course, as a developer, you can't make everyone happy. That's how it is. Could you make it better? Sure. For me, for example, let the fight last longer. Give them much more HP. Let them deal almost no damage. That would be amazing for me, because I like the fight because of the dialogues. I like the dialogue. The fight itself, it's just another NPC fight. Sure, I like seeing NPCs fight each other, but that's about it. Nothing special here. Like, there's no special mechanic, right? These are not interesting bosses. These are just player characters fighting each other and talking to each other. And the talking part is so perfectly made. Like, the sound design is amazing. Like, the voices, like the voice actors doing an amazing job. In company with the music, which is fantastic. Like, it's a perfect sound design wise. This fight is perfect for me. Gameplay wise, it's an NPC clusterfuck, whatever. Don't care. I don't mind it. I like it. But I can see why people might not like it. That's fairly obvious, right? If they're getting overwhelmed, if they're maybe in a higher New Game Plus, right? New Game Plus 5 or something, 3, 2, or they're just not as high leveled, or maybe they're using a glass cannon build. They have still have only 27 vigor and no shadow tree fragments. I mean, yeah, these people are going to suffer most likely if they're getting one shot by that, but not my problem, honestly. If you're still running around with 27 vigor and no shadow tree fragments, it's your choice. Or you're just blind as fuck. Whatever. But I really like this fight. And what I'm going to do, if I'm showcasing this fight in the Roads of series, or just a fight showcase or whatever, what I'm trying to do, I don't know if I can't promise anything. I can just try, right? I'm trying to make the NPCs immune for a moment, right? So that we can hear all the dialogues, and once they're done talking, I let them kill themselves slowly, right? I let them fight each other to the death so that we can get their dialogue when they die. Because, like, Ansbach can talk to Lady Leda and to... of course, he's talking to Leda, he can talk to Freya, where they appreciate each other. Like, they're encountering themselves, like, they're encountering their adversary with respect, which is amazing. I really like this. Maybe not Leda that much, but still she's doing it. Like, Tholier is talking to some more, that they're rather sad that they have to fight each other and so on. I mean, Dryleaf Dane is talking for the first time when he's dying. We got that at least. I really like the dialogue. That's so amazing. It's unique for the Soul series. This is was a unique encounter. And I appreciate that. Let's up the sound effect once more. Yeah, that's fine. Here we have now Sir Ansbach. Let's talk to him.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter.
Let's ask about Tholier.
I'm afraid I underestimated the lad. Appearing frail in both body and mind, I presumed he'd be like to stumble upon the field of battle. What a fool I was. He serves another master, but Setiolier performed magnificently. Perhaps he too quivers with anticipation, as do we.
Tholier, kinda hard to pronounce. Tholier is much easier. Let's talk about Moog's death.
Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood. Righteous tarnished, I swear.
He's a gentleman. Like, he's probably the one of the, if not the best written characters. Like, all of these characters in the DLC are well written, right? He has probably the most depth, especially with his dialogue. He has probably also one of the most, or the biggest amount of dialogue. And we are getting a better understanding of the Pureblood Knights and Moog's religion or dynasty, whatever, as a whole thing, right? He is like similar to Sir Gideon Ofnir, right, where he talks a lot. It's not a bad thing, right? But he's a pretty well-developed character. Who else do we have? Like Lady Leda, of course. She is like, let's call her the main character, so to speak, of this band of the band of the Hawk. So she has also a lot of dialogue options and stuff like that, but she's the zealot of the group, right? While Sir Ansbach is the older and wise, well-spoken person. Lady Leda is the zealot, right? She's the zealot of the group. Tholier is conflicted. At first, he starts off conflicted because he has still feelings, or he has feelings for Saint Trina, but during the charm, he felt bad because he's supposed to follow Mikela, right? And then when the spell breaks, he's fully like he succumbs to Saint Trina's charm and so on. Also quite compelling story, I would say. So more story is more wholesome, but he's a mysterium in and out of himself. Like, is he also a kindred of Rot, similar to Sir Gowry, just disguised as a person? Or is he a person? Like, is he a human? Of course, he has a human body, like he has face data as every other normal NPC, but these are just the technicalities, right? Maybe he is a human that got raised by the kindreds of Rot or the Forager Brood or something entirely different. Who knows? I have no idea who he is. I don't know if it's reflected in any item descriptions. If you know more about Somor, please let me know. Who else do we have? Dryleaf Dane. Sadly, no dialogue, or luckily no dialogue, I don't know. Just this one breaking of silence once he dies. But he's the, like, from what we could read or what we interact with him, like the sparring fight against him, where we had to do the gesture, fairly unique, or not fairly unique, it is unique to the Soul series, like a unique approach in the Soul series at least. Probably not that unique compared to other games, but in that regard, Elden Ring and all the From Software games are quite not as advanced, but whatever. If we're talking about NPC interactions, right, it's very basic. You're just pressing a button and they do their dialogue stuff. There's no bigger movement and such involved, nothing very special. What else? Like Dryleaf Dane, you can see some characteristics of him, like if you read the item descriptions, mainly. And then who's Hornsand, right? He's the Avenger. He's just here for revenge. Cool. Probably the most shallow character, or the one that is not as interesting, at least in my opinion. You might have your different opinion, that's valid too, but it's just my opinion. But okay, enough standing around. Let's keep going upwards. Because here we have our final set of grace. And it seems I'm missing the last Erdtree fragment. How unfortunate. I doubt that I'm getting the last one after the boss fight. But here again, I'm just approaching this place, I'm not going through right now. Here we have Sir Ansbach and Tholier again. But because their summon signs are outside of the boss arena, that means when we summon them, the boss is getting stronger or more durable. So I'm not really sure if I want to summon them or not. I haven't decided yet. But it's a good thing that I haven't decided that yet, because I'm doing a break. For you, I'm continue playing, but for me, I'm finishing my session now. See you in the next session, I guess. Alright, it's been some time for me again. Took me a while to keep going with this part. So first I need to get back into it. Let's see, we're in front of the final boss, right. For me there's a big jump now. Don't want to use this shield as the question now. Because I'm going to Turtle Poke once again. Who would have thought? Pretty obvious. Don't need this one, we need Holy Defense. and physical. The rest isn't that important. We also need possibly some incantations. Grail's Raw, probably not. Vitality, probably also useless. Where do we have magic resist? No. Where is there even... Where the fuck is the holy defense? Do I have the holy defense? Oh, I'm on it right now. Whoops. I indeed do have holy defense. Do I want to put more points in here? Sure. Put everything into endurance. Why not? Does not matter at all. This one is probably better against holy. Maybe. Let's see. Let's go and upgrade. And overthink things. By the way, what is this here? This is somber, right? So if I have a look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I can upgrade it. I probably just need to use a rune or so, because I've spent all of them. And let's see which one is better. There's probably... I don't have the other holy one. I don't have the one of the Mikela Knights, whatever they're called, from the Erdtree. These shields could have been good. Let's just use this one. And let's see... Oh no, the holy defense... The defenses aren't even going up. Oh. I thought they would go up. My bad. But it has better guard boost. It has better guard boost. It works. It works. Nice. Oh, the question now is, does it work for the Mimic tier as well? Or is the Mimic tier fed rolling? Because it's probably going to fed roll. I mean, we can easily have a look at that. Just... switch the Great Rune. Yeah. Of course. Of course. Let's go back once again. I don't even know how much time I have left. I think the other episode, or the other part of this episode was like half an hour? Maybe? No, not Ash of War. I want to sell a bunch of stuff. I want to sell all these runes, because this is probably the last time I'm going to use this character. Good, got a bunch of souls. And where is it? It's over here. Divine Gate front staircase. Let's see how many endurance levels these are. Well, let's slowly go there. Nope. It must be 5 or less. Right? 5 or less. Yeah. But that looks like shit. I want to have one more point in endurance. Oh, I can't. Okay. I don't. Wow. Okay. Golden Vow. And then different order. Do I even need this? Oh, I could probably do one of these face tank things, right? I don't even... Oh. Do I not have the recipe? Well, then I can't do it. Whatever. Question now is, do I want to summon these two idiots or not? Because they make things harder for me. What the hell. Let's summon them once, and then if it doesn't work, go in alone. Man, this takes ages. I'm summoning NPCs, not players. Why does it take ages? Here, have some buffs. No, this boss has
Loyal blade and champion of the festival.
massive HP.
Your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
Let the blocking begin. Woo! Look at this massive HP pool because I've summoned 2 NPCs. Okay. Can you please take aggro for a second? No. Thank you. Bing bong. Heal up a bit. And let's go. Ooh, we bled him. Amazing. Isn't that fun gameplay? I mean, it's getting worse. Because at some point it's getting somewhat challenging now. It's also getting challenging for the frames from now on. Because once all the VFX start happening, why do you have to plunge them in the ground all the time? Oh boy, Mikola's done cooking.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned.
Make your screenshots now. For all you perverts.
Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order.
Oh shit, I forgot something.
If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
No. Go away with your 4
To I, Nicola,
limbs, arms, whatever.
and
6
my
limbs.
promised consort, Radahn.
do your thing, please. Thank you. Bye bye, frames. And let me quickly... Don't attack me. Where is it? Don't attack me. I need to do some stuff. Good. Let's... Ouch. Ouch. I just wanted to reapply my buff. Thank you. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, he's hugging for the air. Now I should have buffed. But they need 2 as well, right? Yeah, good. Okay, a bit closer, please. Mimic tier, you need to use your Ash of War to heal yourself. Unfortunate. Man, this is much easier than before a patch. Did they make this one easier? Oh, I thought I rolled there.
A 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Yeah, don't care. Take aggro, please. Let me get rid of this shit. Thank you. Oh no, third air. Oh no, my buffs. So how do I dodge this? I just run somewhere. That worked. While you're doing your combo, I'm doing my combo. Let me regain some stamina, please. No, some stamina. Oh shit. Whew, heal up. No, we don't do that here. Okay, I just need to turtle poke a bit more. There we go. Whoops. Ooh, what's that? Piece of candy. Oh, a gesture. Let us go together. No, thank you. And now, like the memory thing here. The final cutscene. Rather unsatisfying, I must say.
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort.
When he said we, if we are, if
Make the world a gentler place.
or whatever. Whatever. Could you even hear that? It was pretty silent, pretty not loud. I should have done this probably. It's not talking very loudly, I guess. Let's just activate this thingy, and then let's rest at that thingy, and then let's have a look in where There. Dolir, dead. And Saransbach, dead. With Scythe. And with Furious Blade of Ansbach, whatever. Ooh, wasn't that a fight? Kinda underwhelming. Not the fight, I mean, but the final cutscene. The boss fight was definitely harder on my first playthrough. They've probably patched it, because this is pretty much the same build that I was using. Well, minus this shield, I used that shield and whatever. Doesn't matter, right? That's the exact same build, and it was much easier this time around. Oh. Whatever. But we're done. This was the DLC. Let's have a look at the map. Did I do everything that there is to do? I think so. Well, I've missed one or two of the Erdtree fragments, which is grinding my gears right now, I guess. But that doesn't, that hardly matters. No, I've done everything, right? Every NPC is dead. Every boss is dead. And that apparently is the story of the Tarnished, right? Oh. That's the story of the Tarnished. We kill everything to become Elden Lord. Well, I think I should say something about the DLC as a whole, right? That would be only fitting. What I kind of find unnerving right now is that there is no background music. Please, just a bit of music, at least some wind sounds. Please, give me some in-ear limb music or whatever. Give me something. Let's go there then, because I want to have some sound. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Some sound to talk over. And let me lay down my controller. Oh, or not. Because there's stuff missing. We need to reach it, right? Here, let's read this one. The remembrance of a god and a lord. Uri. Remembrance of Radahn, consort of Miquella, hewn into the Erdtree. In their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Miquella made his heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. Alright. Then we get the Circlet of Light. The Circlet of Light which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boosts intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Miquella's light. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's Age of Compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. Oh, boo-hoo. I mean, that's the thing, right? You are not trustworthy once you have the ability to manipulate people, right? Once you have the ability to charm them, to do what you want, or almost what you want, right? Then you're no longer trustworthy. And this is why Ansbach was afraid of him, right? Terrified even. Because he could just take your will to fight. Take your will to resist. And that's it. And I mean, would the world be a better place with Mikela as the god? Probably. No fighting. And stuff like that, right? No war, no fighting, no... I mean, death would still exist, but just no murder. Right? Natural causes, disease maybe, but no battles. Which is... I mean, sounds good, right? No more suffering from mankind, like self-inflicted suffering. But it's still something very unsettling, right? It takes a part of you, right? You're not fully free in your actions. And that's the scary part about this ability. But let's have a look at Tholier. The silver hair is arranged in the same style as Centrinus, increasing arcane. Additionally, countless needles are sewn onto the exterior, apparently for talismanic effect. Really? Where? Oh, these are needles. Holy shit. Is he a drug addict? And then we of course have Ansbach stuff. At Officer Ansbach, the embroidered crest of the Pureblood Knights has now all but faded away. Slightly enhances Blood Oath and Dynasty skills. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. Right. And then we have the obsidian lamina, whatever, a scythe, signature weapon of the Pureblood Knight Ansbach, a viciously keen and slender scythe made for combat. The obsidian edge relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose. Only well-honed skill is required to rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms the red upon the battlefield. And it has the dynastic sickle play as a unique skill. Quite a cool name, I must say. A finessed, evasive skill that creates space to maneuver. Inputs dictate direction for the backstep. Follow up with a strong attack to perform an advancing upward slash. Press strong attack again to bring the weapon back down. And then we got his Furious Blade of Ansbach, which is like a sidearm kind of thing. Like slashes with an offhand dagger, basically. Incantation of Ansbach, Pureblood Knight, produces a blood flame blade from the side of the hand, then lunges at enemy to cleave through them. Charge to increase the number of slashes. Markedly different from the finessed swords play of the Dynast. This is an aggressive last resort of an incantation that gave rise to Ansbach's fearsome reputation. Oh, pretty cool. Don't need to read the needle though, right? Let's go to the round table. Hold, have a look at the strange choice they've done with the Remembrance. Because this one has twice the same weapon. It's exactly the same weapon, same looks. Just the skill is different. Like, Same looks, same damage distribution, same scaling, same everything. Just one has promised concert as an Ash of War. I mean, even the description is the same thing. Great swords of black steel wielded by Radahn in his youth. A pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. These were in his possession immediately before his triumph over the stars. The swords of a lord who does not rely on physical strength and gravity alone. Yeah. They just have different Ashes of War, and then we have Light of Miquella, which is his like AoE explosion pillar thingy. The strength of Miquella upon his deific return, wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with a pillar of light. Miquella sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. No wonder, as one god and one king consort, as all the world needs. Oh, I wonder who that one person was who refused to be embraced. Right. But yeah, that was the DLC. A few final words are needed, I think. Overall, probably second best From Software DLC in my opinion. Why second best? Because I think the the Bloodborne DLC. Whatever. Because I think the Bloodborne DLC is still better. Just because I like the lore more and the mindfuckery that goes on in there. I really like the art style and stuff like that, right? The setting, art style, level design of that game is awesome. I prefer Elden Ring's gameplay though. I find Bloodborne's weapons though a bit silly. Like the thing that you have your ranged weapon as a side, as a parry tool only, is kind of silly. I don't know. I find it weird having a pistol or a shotgun or something, and you're offhand and not using this as your main weapon, but as your parry tool. It's very strange. It's a cool concept, but it's strange though. It doesn't matter though. We're talking about Elden Ring right now. Second best DLC for me. Extremely fun, but sadly also again as Elden Ring. Same as Elden Ring, bunch of stuff that feels lackluster. Lots and lots of open spaces. In particular, the most disappointing areas in my opinion are the Finger Ruins. These are probably the most the biggest letdown, I think, because they look amazing, they look creepy, they look alien, but then you only have one enemy type in them that nah. Like these thingies, whatever they're called. What a weird enemy type, and just spam them is nah. Finger Ruins could have been cooler. Much cooler. Dragon area is amazing. I really like that one. Dragon area. I'm missing something. Oh, that's loud. That was too loud for me. I'm indeed missing something. Bale's dead. And so it is that these lightning strikes have stopped. Which means I'm now able to grab the painting wherever it be? I think, is it up there? Is it down here? I think it's over. Oh, it's up here, right? Can I jump there? From here I can, right? I don't need to. No, you don't want me. I'm trying this once again. Come on. Yeah. Okay, where the fuck is it? It must be somewhere over here. Or not? No, it's clear now. Where's my painting? Or did I pick that one up already? No. I haven't. Where? Give me painting. Isn't that the right spot? Looks like the right spot. Is it up here? No. Where the fuck? I did not pick it up. Oh. Oh. Oh well. Don't care. Don't care anymore. Already done. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Final thoughts. Extremely fun DLC. You should play it yourself. If you have time or money or whatever. If you want to do another Elden Ring run, get the DLC, play it. It's fun. At least the first or maybe even the second time around. You need to experience this once, definitely. Isn't the second best DLC for no reason, right? At least in my opinion. Few hiccups, just like the base game, where it has some flaws, or where it sacrifices some quality for some reason. But overall, pretty fun. Just play it. Come on, just play it. I will definitely do another series, a Roads Off series, once again, of this DLC. So we are technically not done with this one yet. Just this one will take place in the Seamless Co-op mod. And I'm going through the areas and analyze them from a level and world design perspective. You can look forward to that, I guess. I will also have a look at the bosses as well. That's an important part, I think. But this series right now is over, and I hope you had fun watching or listening to the series. And I see you in the next video, whenever I will upload the next one. Because it's not going to be in 2 days, I think. See ya!